I tackled the shoplifter at Walmart so hard that I had to leave the job after 10 years of service. My name is Gail Lewis. It all started out when I was patrolling the aisles of Walmart. My Gail Lewis oiled-up Guyot was bouncing in the back and giving me confidence. I thought it was going to be a regular, uneventful day, until a shopper of a noticeably darker skin tone started moving around my store, mischievously. Well, well, well. What do we have here, I thought. And that was when I noticed them slipping the packs of Kool-Aid into their pocket, and I just knew I had to intervene. I am Walmart's most valued asset, after all. I began the pursuit swiftly. I charged at him with every ounce of power within me. But unsurprisingly, they were a very good runner. The chase was on. I channeled every day of experience from the past 10 years at Walmart into catching this fool. And somehow I caught him. I beat him and taught him a valuable lesson. Before learning what I had just done, was against store policy and was sadly fired, reducing me to tears. If you want to learn exactly how I make money with TikTok, join my free Discord linked in bio.
I made it clap for my landlord because I couldn't pay rent. My name is Livy Dunn, and it all started out when I got fired from my job at McDonald's for taking a couple fries out of every order for myself. Pretty harsh of my boss if I say so myself. But anyway, I had just spent my whole last paycheck on Uber Eats, so I was left in a very sticky situation. My rent was due, literally, the next day, and I had no idea what to do. I thought about running away, but I had nowhere to stay, so I decided to try and test my luck. I sent an email to my landlord explaining my situation, but he said he didn't care, and if I can't pay, I can't stay. And it's as simple as that. So I told him I could pay in other ways. This seemed to spark his curiosity as he asked me to tell him more. So I let him know that I'd set these 200-pound cheeks on his face and make it clap for him, and he instantly seemed to change his mind. He emailed back right away saying, "I'll be over in 5, and I didn't even have time to wash my behind. But sure enough, I got out of paying rent this month.
I bitch slapped my barber because he wouldn't give me dreads. My name is Tyler Blevins. I see all my favorite people with dreads like Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis, and I wanted to be just like them and look hard AF. I went to my barber Jamal and told him what I wanted, but to my disgust he said it wouldn't suit me. I don't know why he was being such an L-mans. So I told him he had to give them to me because that's what I am paying for, and I want to pull all the gyats, and having dreads is the only way I can do that. He told me the only thing he could do was a Justin Bieber comb-over or Jake Paul hairline. So he was really starting to pee me the frig off, so I got out of the chair, turned around and slapped him right across the face. Open palm and everything. He started sobbing like the literal level 1 wimpy zero Rizzler he is, and said my bad, and he would do it for me now, but I told him, hell nor too late, and that I was going to a barber then can get me right.
My name is Walter Hartwell White. I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is my confession. I love Boosin' Ice Spice Goyats like sheesh. Give me that cake, baby girl. Bring it to Daddy Walt, you sussy baka. I am the king, and Nika I-30 is on my leash, like a little Ohio beta. Wait a frickin' minute. Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you Riz? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A Guyot opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No, I am the one who rizzes. Now why don't you go over and talk to Gustavo Fring about this mega-ass W ratio?
I tried to rob someone, but Spider-Man came out of nowhere and Phantom taxed my ass. My name is Big D Randy, and it all started out when I was in the New York subway hungry for some KFC. I was homeless at the time, so finding food was a struggle. I know you wouldn't believe me if you see the size of me, but trust me, bro. Anyway, I saw the perfect opportunity and stole this fool's chicken. I thought it was the perfect robbery as I made my escape, but before I knew it, Spider-Man literally came dashing toward me and quickly caught up to me. He started tugging on me, trying to phantom tax my ass, and I got completely owned. If you made it to the end, comment sheesh. He got his cheeks spread by Spidey, and best believe you'll get a heart on your comment for being a real one.
A gang of squirrels ate my nuts, and I'm talking about my actual nuts. My name is Joe Bartolozzi, and yes, you heard correctly. Squirrels mistook my testicles for their favorite food of nuts and ripped them clean off, snacking on them. It all started out when I was taking a walk in the park. I was just enjoying the summer weather until I spotted a gang of squirrels, menacing in appearance. Normally I found squirrels cute, but these ones looked as if they were devising an evil plan. It put me on edge, and I had a bad feeling. And rightfully so. As I walk under their tree, they all come jumping down onto me. I was squirming and flapping desperately, trying to shake them off, and that's when my pants dropped in the commotion, exposing my sack. And to my shock and disgust, I suddenly felt them being tugged off my body, my only pair of nuts. This cannot be happening. But sure enough, they took off into the far distance, using my reproductive parts as a lunchtime snack.
Would you rather have an Ohio K-pop slurp juice or an Ice Spice flavored chug jug? Which do you think will give you more HP? That's correct, case O. You get 22 gritty points. We will now be reading the 48 Laws of Riz. Open up to page 304, where Socrates says one shall only riz if one can perfect the act of gritty. Wow, how riz-piring that has got it to be. One of the most Ohio quotes I have ever sigma'd. I can feel a tear rolling down. I show speed. You're up. That's correct. You get 100 gritty points. I'm so proud of this class. You will all grow up to be great Sigmas. Carl Jung once said, the Saki is separate from the Rizla, which why our personalities changed when we watched Sigma compilations.
Bruh.
Great philosophers were always fascinated by the complexities of W. Riz and the adversities of a Sigma guy.
I farted in an aeroplane and no one on the plane survived. My name is Barry McCokina, and it all started out when I was taking my flight out to India. But to my disgust, when I was mid-flight, I felt an unsettled feeling right in my stomach. The sushi they brought me a couple minutes earlier was not sitting right, and I quickly realized I need to make my way down the plane aisle to get to the restroom. But it quickly became apparent I was not going to make it to the toilet in time. I suddenly let off a gut-wrenching shot that echoed around the plane. It created an atmospheric alteration. The poo-poo gases in the air caused breathing to prove extremely difficult, and all of my fellow passengers were struggling for air. The onboard safety team decided to press the emergency button, letting out oxygen masks for everyone, but it was too little too late. The pilots unfortunately passed out, and the plane came crashing down, causing everyone to die on impact.
You have no Fortnite Battle Pass, and you can't even Riz Aiden Ross. You're suspended. Hand over your gritty points and your Skibidi Toilet Pass. You're getting transferred to Ohio Academy. You can't even do 90s in Fortnite, and you didn't even give your teammate a chug jug when he needed it. How disappointing you're not a real Fortnite OG. So are you acoustic or something, lil bro? You have Gaion to be kidding me? You're kinda looking like the imposter from Among Us? Get it? Aha. That game everyone used to play, and they used to say it says like Sussy Baka from anime. Kinda like One Piece type thing. I'm feeling like such a gamer right now, chat. If you made it this far, comment. This isn't brain rot. This is literally Ohio mode in all caps. You and best believe anyone who says that will get a heart on their comment.
I burnt my house down after my dad turned off my Xbox when I was playing the new OG Fortnite season.
No! What are you doing? I'm trying to play! Oh my...
My name is Timmy, and it all started when Fortnite brought back the old map. I couldn't wait to get back to Tilted and show these sweats who owns this map. Until right when I was about to get my very first kill, my dad came bursting in and switched it off, telling me it was time for naked hug time. As much as I love naked hug time, I couldn't believe what he had just done. I screamed at him and sprinted full speed downstairs, went straight into the liquor cabinet and pulled out my parents' vodka, whipped my underwear off, stuffed it into the end of the bottle, and set it alight. My father pleaded for his life, but he had crossed the line. Without hesitating, I launched the makeshift Molotov straight into the ceiling, and the house went up in flames. My parents didn't make it out, and they were sent back to the lobby.
Skibidi toilet ended my 5-year-long relationship.
So to give a little background info, I love watching YouTube shorts. I
Binge watch them! On average, I spend about 8 hours daily watching shorts. It's my guilty pleasure.
No one knows about this, as I keep it a good secret. One day when I was meant to be at school, I was watching some shorts. My mom came in and was shocked. So she didn't see what I was doing.
I hid my phone under my pillow and told her to leave because I was having a wank. I got away with it, but
The same day, I was around my girlfriend's house, and we were watching a movie.
I was watching shorts
The whole time, and I was so sneaky, she didn't notice.
She was trying to
Make advances on me, and she put her hand on my thigh. I didn't think much of it.
and kept scrolling. She noticed that I was watching YouTube shorts when I was watching Skibidi Toilet 58.
Fan-made. And suddenly my phone's volume went up to the maximum out of nowhere. She immediately took her hand off of my thigh and screamed, "Are you watching fucking
Skibidi Toilet?
I'm currently sitting on her porch, bawling my fucking eyes out. I'm not sure if I'll ever recover from this.
But at least I have YouTube shorts.
I was in Ohio before I met you. Wrote your soup punch and that's an issue. From shame. Tell your friends who his last or is them. Wow, blast Jethro Edge. And again, I know breaks your phantom. Tyson in Ohio and I'm still my chick mom. 4 years, no living. And he looking pretty on, ain't a Ross cookie, and I can't risk. No, I can't do. And so Freddy grumped me closer in the best Skibidi toilet that I know you can't afford. Cause I'm tatted on my shoulder, pull the yacht right off the corner from that Phantom Venture tax from your roommate back in Ohio. We ain't ever not the resort.
I got shot in the gym for being gay. My name is DeQuavius Johnson, and this is my tragic tale. I was walking into the gym zestily, just expressing myself, and I saw a menacing man glaring at me as I passed. It was strange, but I thought nothing of it. That was until I'm doing bench press, and this fool comes over and asks if I need a spotter. He was standing over me with his ding-a-ling in my face, and it got me all sweaty and nervous. So I agreed. I thought, maybe this dude has a crush on me. That's why he was staring. So I continued pressing the weight, trying to keep my mind off his wee-wee. But suddenly I felt a sensation downstairs and realized I was becoming aroused. Oh, please, not now. My shorts were poking out. It was super obvious. And that's when the man jumped back, shouting, "I'm not into all that poopadick shit, my boy." He whipped out a Glock and shot my ass up. It was a violent and undeserved attack.
I never touched those kids. I'm innocent, guys.
Innocent until proven guilty. I'm innocent until proven guilty. And we have not had my trial to be proven innocent.
My name is Phil Child, and I've been accused of touching every child within a 100-mile radius, but it's all a big misunderstanding. I love to drive around in my van and approach kids offering candy and puppies, and when they get back to my van, I simply let them stroke the cute doggos and take a lollipop with them. I've never done anything wrong. Even if I had, where's the proof? What happened to innocent until proven guilty? Do I really look like the type of guy to do something so wrong? I'm facing trial next week, and I could be looking at 20 years jail time, so I hope you guys can pray for me. I will be suing all 1,500 parents that have accused me of fiddling their children. You best believe it. Y'all are just jealous of my Skibidi Riz. Moral of the story is don't be a good person and treat kids to fun things. Fill childs out.
My mum only let me watch Skibidi Toilet for 3 hours today, so I beat the fuck out of her.
Skibidi Toilet! Toilet!
My name is Joe Bartolozzi, and I'm addicted to Skibidi Toilet. I live way out here in Ohio, and after rizzing up the baddies in class all day, I love to relax by watching Skibidi Toilet for hours after school. But on this particular day, my Skibidi Toilet time was cut short. Only 3 hours, that's not enough, I screamed at my mother. But she told me I need to catch up on homework. I was not gonna take orders from this bomber Clark bitch. So I phantom taxed her ass, and then without hesitating, began to beat her. I had to make her sorry for this atrocious act. She was completely knocked out. So I went right back to my room and blasted Skibidi Toilet at full volume through my speaker for the next 6 hours.
Freddy Fazbear molested me because I took his boyfriend, Bonnie. My name is Mike Schmidt, and it was just a regular night at the pizzeria. However, the animatronics were a bit more sussy tonight, because it was Friday. Freddy came for me and told me about his secret relationship with Bonnie. He started describing all the crazy things he would do. Bonnie was a master of doing tricks on it, apparently. And his guyot is actually voluptuous. So this caused me to devise a plan. And as soon as Freddy wasn't around, I pulled up the camera to see Bonnie's whereabouts. And when I spotted him, I knew I had to make my move. I put on my Freddy costume and went up to Bonnie. He knew no difference and thought I was just Freddy, so I rizzed him up until he agreed to go to the bathroom for some fun. Freddy suddenly burst in wondering what the commotion was and couldn't believe the sight. He pounced on me as Bonnie pleaded for forgiveness and completely demolished me. Since that day, no one has ever believed I got molested by an animatronic, so I had to tell this story.
My grimace don't riz around unless it's Livy done or it's baby wrong. I edge in Ohio watching Kaisenant and eating Ross. Don't try to fight the riz like I'm you profusely and I just can't stop. Thank God for Skibidi because I lost my Librets to Venom's text.
I fell in love with my AI girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Back on salt. I'm not your robot.
My name is Bushi Sak, and this is my story. I was a Discord mod for Pokimane for 8 years, and after donating $100,000 to her on stream, she finally noticed me. However, I was still lonely. This was until I stumbled across a website where you could buy your very own AI robot to speak to and keep you company. So I went ahead and ordered it with next day delivery right away, and as soon as I received her, I totally rizzed her up. I was falling in love with the robotic Gaiat, and I was being so much of a rizzler that she was sticking out her Gaiat for me. We talked for hours, and I even told my parents about her, and within a week I had proposed. I couldn't wait for our wedding day. We would be united forever, and I'd never be alone again. But all my dreams came crashing down when she said no. I am now back full-time as a Discord mod. Tag a friend who would clap a robot's cheeks.
Hey there, Kaisena, what's it like in Ohio City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so skibidi, yes you do. Phantom text can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Aiden Russ, you're the king like Nick A30. Just keep it family friendly and I'll treat you like a Sigma, yes I will. Listen to my voice, SW Riz, like baby broke. Ooh, it's what you get to me. Skibidi. Listen to my voice, SW Res. Like baby